Welcome to SADTU Online Television. I'm your host, Nomusa Cembi. Lovers and fans of choral music can look forward to one of its own kind musical show when the SADTU Choral Festival takes place on the 5th and 6th of October at the ICC Exhibition Centre in Durban. This year's event is also part of the 33rd anniversary celebration of the Union SADTU. All 9 provinces will compete in various categories, from solo to trio, duets, sextets, male voices and mixed choirs. In the studio today we have the Vice President for Sports, Arts and Culture, Comrade Nolitha Mboniswa, to tell us more about the Choral Festival. Vice President Mboniswa, it is a pleasure to have you in our studio today. Can you greet our viewers?
Good afternoon, comrades. We extend our greetings on behalf of SADTU to all our members and all those people who support choral music.
The excitement is in the air. It began way back in July when regions set for their competitions. These were followed by provinces that had their competitions. Why is the Choral Festival important to the Union?
Fundamental to the existence and the creation of these portfolios. As you are aware that the Union has got 3 portfolios: sports, arts and culture, education and gender. We are expected to design programs and activities that would attract members to the Union. That's number 1. The program is meant to recruit members for the Union and equally retain those members that are already in the Union. And you'll see in the manner in which the Choral Festival is designed, it is meant to ensure that all members of SADTU participate. There are 9 provinces. There are also school-based educators, office-based educators, TVET and CET sectors. All of them were meant to participate as they were accommodated. This is but one of the portfolios in the Union that continues to attract many members, and the enthusiasm of our members is immeasurable throughout the country around this program.
A lot has happened in preparation, as you said. You know, the excitement is immeasurable. As part of preparing this, you had to choose songs. We saw workshops for conductors taking place, and just tell us about the preparation. How did it come about? Tell us about the songs and how you chose them.
We choose songs that are relevant. Remember, this is a professional program. Our members have been trained in music in their various spheres. Some of them started studying music even beyond colleges of education. So we expect professional performances from them because they know it's something they love, it's something they enjoy. So all the time when we are choosing pieces, we must meet that principle. So if we can talk about some of them, there is this song by the late J.P. Mohapelo, Hook-Haneng. Mr. Mohapelo is one of the most prolific composers and writers of his time, and we continue to use his songs because they become relevant. There are new composers that have joined, like Mama, which is composed by Mr. Njeza. It's dedicated to the memory of the late Winifred Nomzamo Madikizela Mandela, the stalwart of our people. It's acknowledging her continuous struggle to liberate our women from the shackles of the apartheid regime. It's even saying it was difficult, but she managed to pull through. So its relevance to the Union is that the Union has got a majority of members who are women. And with this piece, we also say to them their struggles are recognized by the Union, and as such, we must continue to fight for their rights as well, as long as we continue to fight as collectives in the organization. So the other piece, Sekwanele, speaks about fighting against the gender-based violence that is engripping our country at enormous levels. We are continuing to sensitize our people, protect women, protect our children, especially the girl child, even in our schools. So that song is relevant to us even today because it sensitizes us about gender-based violence. The I Feel Pretty is also relevant because it's making us imagine a pretty girl and a pretty teacher who's always enthusiastic about herself. That talks to our professionalism and our professional conduct as educators. One of the last ones that I'm going to talk about them is Pilu Ijasirati by Mr. Muhale. It's also a dedication song to Baba Kezana. Kezana is O.R. Tambo. He was called Kezana there where he was born, that is Bizana. So that song is a love song that is dedicating the love Comrade Oliver Tambo had for his wife, Mama Adelaide Tambo, whose love life ended when they both passed on. Further than that, there are also musical pieces like Handel, because our members enjoy that music. They've studied it, they've mastered it, so we always balance up the relevance to the social ills and the problems in the country, as well as those professional pieces that will always talk to them.
I can see that the festival is celebrating members, is celebrating teachers, is also reflecting on what is happening socially in the country. It also is showing the softer side of the union, because people think that a union is all about fighting. What can you say? Because a lot of people think that we are all angry all the time, and also would you say it's meant to show that softer side, that after all we are humans?
Most definitely. Remember that there are members of SADTU who do not necessarily attend meetings, but they participate in the programs of the union. This program of Choral Festival is meant to attract as many members as possible, to recruit for the union, to ensure that our members enjoy themselves. We work under trying and testing circumstances in our schools. There's a lot going on. There are many social ills, drugs and everything. And those things from the society or from the communities affect the schools, true learners. So with this program, it's designed to relieve stresses of our members, ensure that when we are closing the year, as the program will be held on the 5th, coinciding with the World Teachers Day. The World Teachers Day is a world-recognized date that teachers play a very significant role in the lives of many people. The 6th of October, it is the day SADTU was born. This year, we are celebrating with choral music. It is the 33rd anniversary of the union. And in that light, the winning SATB, that is the big choirs, their conductors must compose a 5 to 6 minute song that will talk to the achievements of the union, that will talk to the 33 years of the existence of this giant union. That privilege to enjoy it freely, so that when we come back after the 7th, they are rejuvenated, they are re-energized, and they know that they have to work hard to assist the learners towards the end of the year. Hence, we always encourage them that after the 7th, all hands on deck, everybody must go back to his or her school, work hard to ensure that our learners achieve their results.
Are members who are not competing also expected to come? And what about the public?
We are expecting every choral-loving person in the country to join us. Some of the composers are still alive. We would love them to join us. There are 127 participants per province. So it amounts to about 1,250 participants in the country. We also have the office bearers at various levels, but we want to extend the invitation to the broader membership of SADTU. We cannot be participants and observers at the same time and cheerleaders. So we want people to cheer their choirs from the respective provinces, and we continue to encourage our members to practice and ensure that they display a professional performance there. So everybody is allowed to attend the event. We have not had a program of this magnitude since 2019. COVID happened. It derailed us as the organization, but we are here now. We are excited, we are enthusiastic. In all the provinces that have done their choral, the enthusiasm of the members, we cannot measure it. They arrive on the 4th, the choral is on the 5th, coinciding with World Teachers Day. Then on the 6th is choral again, coinciding with the SADTU Day. And then on the 7th, we will leave the shores of Durban, having painted that part of the country, red, with the colors and the regalia of the union. So we're happy to invite every member of the organization.
Talking about the standard, you have been crisscrossing the country. What can you tell us about the standard of the music so far?
Our members have been displaying a professional side of ensuring that they practice their pieces. Remember, they go to school and do their work and practice after 5 and even on weekends, sacrificing their families' times and their children's times, because all that we want is to ensure that they enjoy the music. On our way to Durban, comrades, please continue to ensure that you enjoy the program, you do what is best for the union.
We've been talking about provincial competitions, and then at the national, it's a festival. What is it exactly? Is it a competition? Is it a festival? What is happening? Should we see people kicking each other, competing, or should we see people just enjoying, the music?
At the level of the regions and provinces, they had to choose choirs who will go to Durban. So it is a competition at that level. Now, at the level of national, it's a competition of a different kind. Knowing our members, they just don't want to do anything that is like singing. They want to be professional. So it's a festival at national level, of course, but we know that they will continue to display a professional approach to the songs, and they will respect and honor the composers of the songs by singing them thoroughly. So at that level of the national is a festival, they'll be awarded with participation certificates and trophies, so that they go home and remember. Remember, what is important is that members must know and have something that says, I was part of that program in Durban. So it's a festival. They have to enjoy themselves, but it's also a competition at some level, because you will not be happy if you are a province that did not prepare thoroughly for that day. Hence, we are calling our members to say it's only about 4 weeks now. Let's meet in Durban with your pieces highly polished and ready for broadcasting. We have also invited radio stations to capture those moments, so that in history we will be known and be judged as a union that cared for the children, that cared also equally for the members. In our desire, we want to ensure that these programs are meant for the benefit of our members.
Are you not going to be pitting provinces against each other? What are you going to do to ensure that we don't have provinces seeing themselves better than the other? What is it that you're going to do to ensure that SADTU emerges as one? Because we know that SADTU is a unitary organization.
SADTU will emerge in that program as united. SADTU will emerge a victor in that program. We don't have adjudicators to judge them, give them scores. So all that we want is a professional performance, a performance that everyone will be proud of when it is listened in Ukhozi, or is listened at Liseti, or is listened at Umhlobo Wenene, just citing those few radio stations. Everybody, when they are going there, they are not going for the competition, but they are going to render professional music that will be known and be significant and be attached to a particular province. No province will want to be known as having performed less there. These are the teachers who also take care of learners in SASKE, that is the South African Schools Choral Estate. They participate. They are always professional in that space. So that's why we're encouraging them to ensure that they practice thoroughly. But over above it all, we want them to enjoy the program. It is for their enjoyment. We call on all our people, all our members, those who can go to Durban. They must not miss that occasion.
What is it that members should look forward to in Durban?
When they are arriving on the 4th, they will be taken care of by the union. Then on the 5th is the choral, together with the celebration of the World Teachers' Day. So we will have inputs, keynote addresses that will be talking to that. Then on the 6th, it is a big day, bigger than the 5th now, because it will encompass 2 main processes. It will be the choral, that is the prescribed pieces. It will also be the celebration of the 33rd anniversary of SADTU. On that day, we take a different tune and a different shape because we'll be talking about our own SADTU. We must remember that some of our educators in the past, they used not to enjoy maternity leave. But SADTU fought for a fully paid 4 months maternity leave, which is a benefit for the current members of the union, and many other benefits. This year, 2023, we received our increment as early as the 1st of April because of the consistent fight by this union to ensure that what is due to our members is given on time. Over and above that, we have created this program solely to ensure that everybody participate. Even office-based educators, they were given pieces, school-based, TVET, everybody was given a chance to sing in 2023.
And then the last day, the 7th?
The 7th, we are leaving Durban, having performed, having enjoyed our activities and our programs. Hopefully, if time permits, we hope that we will have a gala dinner on the night of the 6th. But be that as it may, we will have been entertained already by the choral music. So we are busy finalizing everything to ensure that our members, when they are in Durban, they fully enjoy themselves.
In one word, just as we close, just to members, urging them to come to Durban. Just shout at them, tell them to come to Durban.
SADTU members, in the length and the breadth of this province, we have encouraged you in your provinces. You have participated very well. We want to see your renditions in Durban now. Come one, come all. The 5th and the 6th of October 2023 have been set aside for your enjoyment. Go there and make your provinces proud.
Well, if music is the food of love, play on.
Play on.
Asambe siyedurban. Siyedurban. Thank you, VP.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go out to Durban. We wish you well. Represent your province and make yourselves proud. You will not make anyone else proud except you. Amandla. Gawe too. Thank you, comrades.
Siyedurban.
This is sadtuonlinetv, coming live from Matthew Goniwe House. This is Nomusacembi, your host. Amandla.
Sifuna makabane gama